Hello and welcome to Michelle's Kitchen Garden. A lot's changed since I last made a video. Compost still keep turning. All these baskets of petunias are all from seed, saved from last year. Grown. The sunny patio. A lot of the tropical plants have got loads of new growth. Down here, palms are doing really well, got lots of new fronds coming. Clodelines are doing well. Sago palms are doing good. This area, it's not changed much apart from I've put a few plants in this border. Some tomatoes, indigo rose and indigo pear. 3-tier planter. Another palm putting out new fronds. And then we get to this area which has changed a lot. So down here we've got some peppers, sweet peppers, some cannas. Gone with the tropical theme, as you can see. And this is the biggest change. This area, I like to come and sit in the morning, have a cup of tea. My new pond, which is looking lovely and clear. No fish, all hiding. There were a cat out earlier, so they're hiding in the little cave. And I've got a load of herbs, sweet peas on the trellis. More herbs, parsley, chives, mint, and over in this corner some more sweet peppers. This area was an abomination beginning of the year, so what the plan was is I wanted some veg beds, but I didn't really want it to look like a veg garden as such, so I've planted up tropical all around here and then made a trellis with the peas growing up so it obscures the veg patch, which we'll have a look at. This area is all filled out lovely, nice and colourful. These are just about coming into bananas. Been really slow this year. We've got some cannas just coming through over there. Down here we've got a mix of things. We've got mesembryanthemum, daisies, calla lilies, canna lilies, a lot of things I've grown myself. That bamboo I split from another plant that I'd got down at bottom of the garden, so that's took nicely. Veg bed 1. We've got spring onions, stir on onions, different lettuces, and I've just re-sown some spring onions in back. Then here I do like my little veg patch. These are 2 boxes deep, just your standard sized veg beds. So in this bed we've got a bit of everything. We've got the marigolds, we've got mortar here, sunflower, alderman peas. There is a cucumber in the corner over there somewhere. We've got some beans, a few different types of tomato. We've got, which ones have we got here? Oh, we've got Crimson Crush, 2 Crimson Crush, and I can't see what that one is, but I think it might be a Shirley. And then we've got some very large sunflowers. These 2 are the giant, and the ones in the middle, I think they were the red. Then we've got some radish in this row, lettuce. We did have pak choi there, but I've just replanted lettuce, beetroot and leeks. In this bed, as you can see, the pak choi is bolted, but it's still good to eat. And plus my guinea pig loves it, so I've left a few to just bolt, and she doesn't mind eating the flowers and everything. So we've got 2 purple sprouting broccoli in this bed, and underneath where it's a bit shadier we've got the celery and some parsley. And at the back we've got marigolds, basil, same as over there. We've got some purple basil, some green basil, British basil. I think there's about 4 different basils. We did have a cucumber plant down here, but it rotted off, just too cold, and it just didn't really take. So we've got some beans just about starting to climb, and yeah, I think there's 3 or 4 beans in here, and same again on that back bit, and then the peas on that side. This side I've had a nightmare with. I did plant 12 sweet corn in here, but the foxes keep digging everything up, and this is what I keep finding. Big holes under everything. I've just planted that one today. I think that's an indigo pear, and another one there which is an indigo rose. Then we've got the peas and beans at the back, which the peas are sugar snap peas. We'd also got the sweet corn, which hasn't taken, so I most probably will take it out and put it down there as ornamental, and put a new set in which I've sowed last week. And then at the front I've just got these towers of sweet peas and a couple of small trugs of strawberries, which are flowering. Lots of little strawberries. We've got us teddy bear sunflowers, looking lovely. Don't know what happened to that one. It's just not looking very happy. I think it's turning to seed already. And this bed, we've got a tomato which has already got tomatoes and some flowers. We've got a bit of parsley, some lala rasa, some more pak chai, and a couple of what do you call them, courgettes, the Black Beauty. We've started harvesting some of these, but same again, I've got the foxes in, absolutely, they've just tearing things up, digging holes everywhere. And at the back I've got 4 buckets of potatoes, and there in that bucket at the back is some carrots, the small stumpy carrots. And then in these 2 buckets here I've got 2 different cucumbers, which are just not doing anything at minute. Last year I got no strawberries, so I've put quite a few in these hanging pots on the fence that I built a couple of years ago. Yeah, I think 2 years ago now. This area's just all been cleared out. It was just full of weeds, so I'm gonna try and level the area and bark it, maybe have a little fire pit area there. This area, if you remember, it got a new arch, and I've put, with a lot of hard work, we've managed to get all this stone in, which, if I go near it, you can see how big that stone is. It's huge, and some of this is sunk into the ground, so these weren't easy to move, so I was busy rolling. This took about 4 or 5 days to get it completed. I did originally want it right across, but once I'd started using stone I knew I wouldn't have enough, so I ended it there. And this is my tropical shady border. This does get light and sun, but most of the day it's in the shade, so a lot of these plants are absolutely loving it. These cordylines I only put, well, all these plants I only put in last year. There has been a few new additions this year. I've got a couple of pumpkins, crown prince, to go over this side of the fence, and this has just gone in a couple of months ago, and that is, what is it? I'll get back to you. This was, it were on my front garden. I mean, it's gone over now, but there is loads of new buds on it. Aquilegia, it were on my front garden, so I dug it up and put it over here. First year it did nothing. This year it flowered like crazy. This I overwintered in the greenhouse. I've planted it about 3 weeks ago. Castor oil plant, all grown from seed. Some nasturtiums. This Sambucus black lace I took from a cutting. I'll show you the original plant, which is outside the greenhouse. Another Fatsia japonica, ornamental grass that I've grown from seed, lobelia, and a couple of dahlias. This side I just put my troughs of grass in for now, because once I've got rid of some of this stone, I'm going to make a channel and fill it with compost and manure for next year, so I can make that into a new bed. Looking for some more established plants for this area. It's very dry, the ground's not brilliant. The grass, the phormium's done brilliant, but I know that will backfill with a lot of grass sods and rubbish which are let rot down, so now it's sunk. I've added, I think, 6 bags of compost in the front here, just to raise the level up, so that the stone won't fall back or anything. Here we've got the climber, which is not jasmine. What is it? Let's have a look. If I can get the bloody label out. Oh, it's a honeysuckle. That was what I was trying to think. Honeysuckle, and it's pink and peaches. Up here, The Fatsias have gone wild. Last year it was down to this point here, and all these new fronds are from this year. So we've got a huge amount of growth. Peonies just gone over, finished flowering. This Fatsia is getting big, very big. I put some spare sweet corn down here just as ornamental. If I have any left over, I like to use them as like grasses, tropical look. Behind there I've got a rose just coming, just opening. This is one of my new purchases. It's an Acer red flamingo, and the foliage is absolutely beautiful. That one wants redoing, and the ferns I'll wait while just before winter and most probably split those. These are the Fargus rougher that I split type of bamboo. This is a clumping bamboo, not a running bamboo. This was put in late, and that is a passion flower. We do have another clematis Charmaine there, but it's never really done much, so I might dig it up and put it somewhere else and try and get it started off before bringing it back, because I'd like it to go up this trellis like this one. This this clematis has done quite well. It does die back though, so it has a job on getting to this height. I think that one's called Peris Japonica Mountain Flame, I think it is, and it has these pinky red at the beginning of the year. Then we've got an unvariegated piece, so what I might do is take a cutting of that and try and bring it on in a pot and give it away, because I like the variegated, not the... I've got a couple of these just on their own, which are there at the back. And this Fatsia's spider's web is beautiful. Just here and there it's got a few nibbles. And this one, Polycarpa, I think is Fatsia Polycarpa, I think it's the green fingers. It's the only one that actually really does get attacked by the slugs. So that might be another one that I'd move to a gap over here, just so it's got a bit more room. And this Fatsia's, I'm sure it were a variegated Fatsia, but I'm not seeing much variegation on the new growth. As you can see on the old growth, you've got these like camouflage style leaves, and the top leaves just look like a standard Fatsia. This one is also a variegated, and this one's showing a lot more variegation. Looking lovely. So we've just got over here, under here, under these shrubs. I tried to cloud prune this because you couldn't see any of this, so I've cleared out all under this bush and stripped all the stems, and what I'll do again is make a little arch and I sit under there when it's hot, when it's too hot and sunny. Here we've got 5 lots of, can't remember what tomato, let me look, Cherry Falls. which is a little cherry tomato. Doing really well, loads of flowers, just waiting for the tomatoes. A few extra plants, and then we've got a few extra plants in there. I've just split up a load of rockery plants for a friend. This is my other sambucus, which, well, I am trying to get it to go into a heart shape eventually. Eucomis, I think they are. Grew last year, didn't flower. I'm hoping that maybe this year they will flower. I've got 2 of those. This one, I can't remember the name of it. But we have got some calla lilies. The spotty ones, I love that. And then here we've got some peppers, some cuttings that I've taken, and some split plants. This is back of the patio, sunny patio, and we've got on here, we've got tomatoes, beans, some more peppers. This one's doing quite well. Got some peppers under there. We've got marigolds in them and some basil. We did have a cucumber, but another one that was a market more. It was planted there. That just didn't survive, couldn't survive the cold at night. It's been unusually cold at nights for this time of year, but we do have some tomatoes over there. So things are coming on, and we've got a few there. And these trellises are quite high. So I've just took one tomato out today and replaced it because it just didn't look. It looked very yellow, like that one over there. I'm tempted to take it out because I've got a spare. Excuse the pineapple. I've just left it in here to ripen. These angel wings, I didn't get planted out. What put me off is they self-seed really quite badly by the sounds of it, but they are very pretty, so I might put some on my front garden and let them self-seed. Under here, these are celosia, which first time I've ever grown, and I don't know if I bother again. It's such a finicky plant. Then we've got the colas, all from seed, and another tray there, and then we've got a tray of leeks ready to go out. These are the cordlines, all being repotted. Couple of cucumbers, not doing bloody great, but we've got some Ensete ventricosum morellii. These have been so slow this year. The ones that planted last year must have been triple the size of this by this time of year. It's just been, you know, a very slow start for everyone. More colas. These will all go in pots as my summer displays, along with some more, which are a red. I think these are Wizard Sunset. Then we've got some Yucca rostratas, tomato outdoor girl, tomato indigo pear. They're the last 2 to go out, unless I keep them in here. And then we've got Cordyline City in there, got enough for a forest. And down there, then we've got succession sowings for when I start harvesting the pak choi, once that's gone, we've got rocket, more red pak choi to go in, and I'm hoping my spinach will have germinated by then. I've also done a couple of extra courgettes, some red basil, chives, parsley, oregano. I've also done some chard, broccoli, what else? We've got bunching onions and spring onions and a bit of lettuce. Down here, beans, sweet corn and peas. My beans haven't done so great, so I've done a variety of bush beans. I think they're the yellow ones, which were the polka, yellow polka. Got a bit of cress on the go. These amaranths are not doing brilliant. And what else? I think those were the beans. Yes, we've got a bit of, we've got shoots coming up right there. So all is not lost. So that is it. We've done the garden tour. I have got a couple of things that I'd like to get some ideas on. I acquired a small little chair, a wooden chair, which I'd like to rub down and make a feature out of. And then this is a pretty beefy, chunky fire surround. And there's my other cold frame. Yeah, just don't know whether to get rid of it or make a feature out of it. Yeah, any suggestions, leave them in the comments. And for this area, is there anything tropical that you would plant here? I don't want anything too tall or that's going to get too big, because I've got a lot of privet. Takes 2 to 3 days to cut, and it goes on and 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 on. So yeah, it's a lot of privet to tackle, but I'm loving this area now. I bought a cheap metal arch this year. I think it were only about £40, but we'll see how it fares. Once this is gone, I'd be tempted to have a big, like Japanese style arbour type arch as an entrance to the tropical area. Let me know your thoughts. Hope everyone's having a brilliant gardening week. We've got some lovely weather forecasts for the next few days, so get into your gardens. We've all been waiting for it, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.